When new parties are brought in and their relationship to asbestos is far more and more remote, they prepare a stronger defense, which in turn is causing the plaintiff's bar to prepare their cases better than they did for a very long time. There's a lot of contentiousness. We're seeing a lot more cases go to trial. And in particular, the types of cases that we're seeing come in and go to trial are the more severe injured cases, the mesothelioma cases, the smoking lung cancer cases, and the unimpaired non-malignancies, the fibrosis, the restricted breathing cases. We're just not seeing those anymore. The cases that have minimal value with non-fatal diseases, there's a number of different reasons for that, but we're not seeing those. Those don't have the value, and those aren't going to trial as often. And as a result, there's not the contentiousness there that there are with the more severely injured cases. And here in New Jersey is considered one of the jurisdictions which at one time was a fairly safe jurisdiction to be a defendant in asbestos litigation, is now becoming a dangerous jurisdiction. There are a lot of plaintiffs' firms that have never traditionally litigated here that are now filing suits here, primarily malignancy cases, and they come in with the aggressiveness of their original jurisdiction, whether it be Texas or New York or California, and the contentiousness here, the cases going to trial, are just far different from around 1995 to maybe 2005. I think here in New Jersey, in Middlesex County at least, there are only 2 asbestos trials. Since 2005, there's been almost constant asbestos trials. And I think that reflects the nature of the litigation here, as it does throughout the rest of the country. And I oversee a lot of litigation as local counsel in New York and national counsel for some of my clients. And there are now 6 or 7 judges in New York City that are trying cases, and there are 2 or 3 trials going on at any given moment. There are trials going forward throughout all upstate New York. There's always cases going to trial in California. There was just a verdict in Florida 2 weeks ago. Maryland, Delaware seems to be a hotbed. Philadelphia is always cases going to trial in Philadelphia. Boston, some traditional jurisdictions, some non-traditional, but a lot more trials than we've ever seen. So what we do, both as national counsel as local counsel, is we're working up our cases to be ready for trial, far more than we've ever done before, and far more effectively than we've ever done before. We're ready to go to trial on any case that we have in that warrants that effort. And one of my jobs is to determine as soon as I can whether a case presents itself as a red flag case or not, one that may have a good chance of going forward to trial. But even the non-red flag cases, you just never know. So our staff, although there's fewer asbestos cases filed, we have a larger staff handling those asbestos cases because they each require far more effort, defense, motion practice, discovery, investigation, you name it.